Hello everyone, welcome to Westnet's professional online education platform. Hello Foxing. Today we'll be discussing the project environment. Now regarding the project environment, there are two key factors to consider. One is enterprise environmental factors, and the other is organizational process assets. As for enterprise environmental factors and organizational process assets, let me put it simply. Generally speaking, for things outside the project or outside the company, for our project, they're all enterprise environmental factors. Because it's not something your project team can control or influence. Besides that, there's also information within the company that's also regulated, and that's how it's done. It's not up to your team to decide. This is also considered an enterprise environmental factor. The other is called organizational process assets. It refers to the assets we accumulate during projects or previous ones, the valuable processes, method, procedure, and knowledge bases. These are organizational process assets. Let's put it simply. For example, I'll draw a circle here. Let's say this circle represents the company. Okay. This is the company's perimeter. Everything outside the company falls under enterprise environmental factors. Within the company and outside of the project scope, outside of managerial control, are also considered external factors. All of these fall under enterprise environmental factors. Now, when we're managing projects, the specific content we have, past experiences and lessons learned, these are organizational process assets. Let's break it down like this. Take 2020, for example. We had the COVID-19 virus, which swept across the globe. This kind of situation affects all industries and has a massive impact. For this is a significant external factor, including your industry. There might be new regulations. Well, these are all external factors. As for internal resources, let's think about it this way. Consider this. Who's stronger, a machine gun or a tiger? Clearly, a machine gun is stronger. A tiger is no match for a machine gun. Tigers have existed for many years. They have evolved over many years. But the machine gun has only been around for decades. So why is the machine gun so powerful? That's because it constantly accumulates these kinds of organizational process assets, constantly accumulating experience and lessons regarding enterprise environmental factors and organizational process assets. If we think about it from the outside in, if we look at it this way, everything outside the company, including the social environment, market conditions, physical environments, governmental or industry standards, laws and regulations, these are all enterprise environmental factors. As for things within the company but outside of projects, like the company's infrastructure, the distribution of resources, the availability of company resources, the capabilities of our personnel, these are also considered enterprise environmental factors. As for organizational process assets, these refer to projects done internally, such as our past projects, the initiating processes and procedures, planning, execution, monitoring, and closing, various processes and methods. Our previous templates, all of these are organizational process assets, including the company's organizational databases, the configuration management database, the financial database, the lessons learned database, the issue and defect database, past project archives. All of these are organizational process assets. To put it simply, enterprise environmental factors can be summed up as they simply exist. Now, it could be beneficial to the project, but it could also be a roadblock. Thirdly, project managers can ignore these factors. They have to work within these constraints. As for organizational process assets, they also have three characteristics. First, they're beneficial to projects. That is, they help with future endeavors. Second, they're cumulative. With each project we undertake, we gain new experience and learn valuable lessons. This helps us build up our internal resources. Third, project managers usually have the option to use them. You can use them. If you have a better method, you don't have to. Using a better method is also fine.